Hello and welcome to episode 8 of my Everquest 2 tutorial Let's Play series. This episode will be on us doing a trade skill quest in the Butcherblock mountains and getting a very good trade skill mount as a reward. So I have reached 22 in adventuring experience. As you can see there, I'm a level 22 conjurer, and I am currently 19 in trade skilling. I'm a 19 outfitter. So at this point, once you reach level 19 in your trade skill levels, you then need to talk to your crafting trainer in your start town once you reach level 19. They will then enable you to gain level 20 just by talking to them. Then we will head over to the Butcherblock mountains and start this very good trade skill quest, and you will see how awesome the reward is. It is an amazing mount that I always like to get, as it's a lot of fun using it. I have to confess I am having a lot of fun in my return to EQ2 after a long break. I am really enjoying the journey because I just keep seeing improvements. Anyway, enough waffle, let's get on with this. So here's my crafting trainer. I'm going to talk to them. They'll ask me what my name is. I'll give them my name. And now I need to choose my last and final profession. So of course I'm going to be a tailor because I want to make bags and some clothing. Wouldn't go amiss. So I'll click OK. And there we are. I've now reached, got my achievement for reaching level 20 as an artisan, and it's cool because now nothing can stop me going all the way to 100. But of course I shall be doing 10 trade skill levels, so to 30 in trade skill, and then switch back to 10 levels in, or 8 levels in adventure to get me to 30 in that as well. Anyway, so I've done the trade skill quests. Now this person here wants to talk to me. Notice it's a green feather. So always worth getting these quests, because you will get advanced crafting recipe books for your level. So definitely worth grabbing them. And if you hover over, you'll see it'll show you some of the items, but you can examine and then you can have a look at all what that recipe book has. So anyway, I'm going to accept that quest because it wants me to gather from the Thundering Steps, which is the tier 3 zone, which you have to be, which is a level 20 to 30 zone. So that's exactly the zone we want for my trade skilling and my questing. Right, anyway, we're now going to head to Butcherblock so I can show you this fantastic trade skilling quest, and I'm not going to skip any of it. I'm going to show you the whole process of getting this mount, because this is one of my favourite mounts that I always, like I say, get, and so I don't want to skip any. What I will do, I forgot to set the timer yet again, but I've only been talking for about 5 minutes, so at most it'll only be 5 minutes over this episode. But let's see how far we can get in 30 minutes or thereabouts doing this quest. I know I probably won't do the whole quest, but that's okay, I'll just continue on in the next episode. Okay. And it would be so nice when I've got the mount, because obviously it won't take me so long to run everywhere. Yes, I could have went for a horse before, but to me, my two favourite mounts, just in my opinion, my two favourite mounts are the jumping dinosaur mount and the griffin flying mounts. So they're usually the only two mounts I bother getting. Griffin being the best one. But before that, we'll have a lot of fun with the other one. Okay, so we need to head to the Butcherblock mountains, and as you can see, it's levels 20 to 35. Perfect for me. And hopefully for you. Hopefully you've reached 20 in trade skill and adventure. This is a lovely zone. I like all of the fadeaway zones, but Butcherblock is a great zone. Do love it. Okay, notice the green arrow over there, the green feather. That is our quest we shall be getting. These quests, I believe, are all adventure quests. So when I'm doing adventuring, then we'll do them quests. For now though, I'm doing trade skills. So let's go talk to this person. Yeah, I do. Okay, so we get all of this from Cordelia, and this is the next set of trade skill quests, and this will get us to hopefully 230, but more importantly, eventually it will lead through to us getting our mount, which we desperately need. Right, okay, so let's scribe that. We've now learnt that, and so I've got to repair the damaged tome, and I'm trying to remember now which crafting table it is. I think it's around here. It's been a while since I've done these quests, so you'll have to forgive me if I run around like a headless chicken looking just for where it was. Which workbench that is. I don't even remember what I've got to do, which is not great. Tome repair, so that's what I'm looking for. There we go. Okay, now let's see. Oh, typical, I haven't got any of the materials, which is odd, unless of course I was supposed to pick them up from the table and I was rushing too much. So let's go back, and there we are. That's what I should have done, clicked on the damaged tome. Right, I've now received the damaged tome, so I believe I've got the components. I need sparkling incense as well, and I'm going to need to see if I can remember where the bank is, because I'm going to be needing different components, but I think I can get the incense from one of these. So it's sparkling incense I need. In fact, can I switch it? Yeah, I can. Right, so we're looking for sparkling incense. There we go. And this is 20 to 29, so let's buy a stack, and let's go try again. There, much better. Right, let's get this done. Notice I'm just hitting 1 and 2 repeatedly, because they're the ones you use for progress over durability. And there we go, that's done. So now we just head back. See, if you keep doing the progress repeatedly, 1 and 2, you will, the buttons, you will progress very quickly through that. And there we go. Okay, now we get another quest. And what do we do now? Gather raw materials in thundering... No, not that one. I must create the Kobold Bane spell. So, if we look in the pocket... Okay, now I'm trying to remember what I've got to do with this. Ah, do I need to scribe it? Yep, I did. Now, where do I get the components to make it? Okay, so as far as I'm aware, it's back on here again. And if we try Kobold, yep, there we go. Okay, so I need to now go to the bank and grab some supplies. And the bank is, again, if I remember correctly, down this way. I could well be wrong because my memory is definitely not great, as you're probably all aware. But let's say I'm hoping there's a bank here. Yeah, there we are, banker. That was lucky. Right, okay, so let's grab what we need. So we need ash lumber. Which is there. Oops. Let's try and grab that again. So we need ash lumber. We need belladonna root and rough agate. I think that's the rough agate, yeah. Oh, that's covering up my window. So we need the rough agate. And lastly, the belladonna root. Which I hope I've got. Because if I haven't, then I'm going to have to go harvest. Which I think I'm going to have to do. I haven't got any. Typical. Never mind. It gives me the opportunity to show you the Thundering Steps. Because I've got 2 quests there. Gathering quests. That quest I just picked up before we left. Oh, there we go. I thought I'd had a load of them. But it just goes to show you that I need to do lots of harvesting. Anyway, I suppose it would be interesting exploring a new zone. So we need to go to the Thundering Steps. To get there we will find the bell, which is over that side. And we want the Thundering Steps, which as you can see is level 20 to 30, which is fine for us. Okay, now here is a lovely zone, just to show you the quick map. Oh, yeah, so we got some XP at the moment, by the way. They're giving an experience bonus, double EXP. But I believe it's only to members, just to warn you. But here's the zone we're currently in, the Thundering Steps. Another fantastic zone. I got to 22 in adventuring XP just by doing Antonica. So you can see, you can easily get to 30 in this zone. Now, there is another harvesting quest in here, which is this blue feather. So I may as well get it. Oops, wait a minute, I shouldn't click too quickly. Basically I think he's getting me to choose different zones. Yeah, that one. So there we go. Let's see, what do we need? I must harvest enough foodstuffs there, so harvesting as well. And if I go into the quest book down here somewhere, where is it? Gathering Obsession. I'm also doing that one, which again requires the Thundering Steps. Also Neck Forest, if I can abbreviate it. So you can see now I've got 3 gathering quests for this zone. So let's start gathering up. I like this zone because there's giants in certain bits of it, which hopefully I'll show you. We'll work our way into the zone, just gathering. As you can see, I've let my gathering skills get low, so it's a good job that I am gathering, because I need to get them maxed again. And basically, whatever I gather, I should be updating at least one of the harvesting quests that I'm on. That's why you're going to see that thing keep on going. can see though you need to get 50 of each. Well, I'll come back to the water. Let's wander inland. Oh, it's getting night time. Hopefully you can still see okay. In fact, what I'll do is take the griffin over. If I can.
Well met.
Yeah, I can. So, let's see. Where do we want to go to? We're there. We want to go over to here, because this is where the resources are. And it'll give you a chance to see a little of the zone. Look at that, how pretty. This has also always been the favourite zone of mine to adventure in. I do like Neck Forest as well, but it's very dangerous there. But having said that, I used to go there at low level, so being 22, I should be fine, especially with my pet and my Merc. Okay, so let's run around these craters and grab up some resources. Not only can I do the gathering quests, but also, of course, I can get the roots that I need to do that trade skill quest. Oh, and I was jumped by an undead caretaker who is going to know the true meaning of dead any second. There we go. Right. Now the trouble with this zone is all the resources are mixed in amongst the creatures. So providing you've made it to level 20, it shouldn't be a big problem. Notice this one is 1 arrow up. That will still be easy because I've got my pet and Merc, so not too worried. It's if I was jumped by about 3 or 4 of them, then there'd be a problem. Okay. Oh, that's what I need, the roots. Crazy, isn't that? All of the quests I've got. All the gathering quests, that is. Probably going to be gathering here in this zone the rest of the night, and I can only do half of it in the Thundering Steps. I've got to go to Neck Forest to do the other half. Oh, and here we go, my first ad. Oh, dropped a chest, always nice. Probably blow up on me. Right, okay. Yeah, this is definitely, you need to be, I would recommend strongly being level 20 in adventuring XP before you come to this zone. Because trying to gather, you will always get jumped. Got jumped again. Cool, well, I think I got myself too many quests, to be honest with you. This is going to take ages to do all of these. Thankfully, you've only got to stick around for about 10 more minutes, or however long's left on the timer. But if, of course, you're doing adventuring as well as crafting, then it's all good, because you will, like you can see, be levelling as you harvest. But the Gathering Obsession, this quest, is so worth doing. You're going to see such an amazing reward at the end of it. But of course, it's a long quest. But, you know, we have time. I'll be showing you over the coming episodes. We will slowly be working our way up. We're at number 3 at the moment. I can't even remember how high a Gathering Obsession goes. Always nice to get the rare items, because I can either sell them or give them to one of my alts to create a special rare item with. Always nice seeing the rares. May as well attack him, and he'll attack me, no doubt. Nice thing about having a merc and a pet is I can harvest while they're fighting, which saves time. Hardly had any chance to attack that one. You've got to love a game where it's giving you lots of loot and items and little fanfares telling you how well you're doing. Well, nearly maxed my trapping, which is good. Another rare. And also, I want to show you eventually some of the amazing items you can make with tinkering. I know I've not gone over it yet properly with tinkering, but I'll hopefully show some of it to you. You can make massive storage chests for your house or guild, and that's why I do tinkering. But you can also make a load of other good items. Oh, this is what I need lots of, this weed, catchweed. You can be sure when I start the next episode I will have a ton of catchweed, so I can do that trade skill quest, continue along the road with it. can see how out of date that's got, because I'm gathering so quickly. Well, because it's got so many quests to update, it's lagging behind somewhat. At least I'm getting lots of rares, which is because I've done the AAs into my trade skill. If I just quickly show you that, not knowledge. In the AAs, if you go into the trade skill, you'll see I've maxed out. That's the AAs I always do for trade skilling. Basically, you get enough AAs in this to either choose this one or this one. This one gives you a chance not to use all the... I get plenty of items. I'm not worried about saving any of them. What's more important to me is to increase my chance of finding rares, which is probably why you're seeing me get so many rares. Or it helps anyway. Oh, I needed that. 2 more agates. Oh, that one of them's done now, which is good. And only 1 more to max my mining. Now something here is going to attack me, but I'm not too worried. Ah, there's some ores. No, they're not. Still haven't found any wood. Oh, there we are. Like everything wants to attack you in this zone. Now over there where you see them teeth, if the gnolls over there touch you, get hold of you, you're thrown in a prison and then have to work your way out. It's fun, but I don't wish to get trapped in there in this episode. I'm trying to do a bit of trade skilling, not adventuring. Well, just basically trying to show you a bit of the zone. And at the same time harvest up some materials. I don't want them attacking me. Ooh, that was lucky. If he would have aggroed me, there's a chance I would have got sent to that jail I was telling you about, which I don't want to do. Right, my mining is maxed, so now I should get something every time. Ah, here's some more ores. Yeah, this zone has a real mixture of creatures as well. You'll see that there's centaurs and giants and gnolls, all sorts of creatures mixed in. Very fun zone to play in this Thundering Steppes. It used to be that in order to use the griffins in this zone you'd have to first unlock them with a quest, but now I notice that you're free to use the griffins to travel around the zone without having to do the quest. So I guess that's good for the new players. Well, I've nearly got the 100 halfling food. Yeah, playing Everquest 2 is just so much fun. I'm tempted to maybe do a few episodes on EQ1 because that's also a very fun game. I know the graphics in some of the zones are a little dated, but a lot of the other zones they've been updating, so I don't know, maybe I'll show some EQ1. I'm having a lot of fun in EQ2 though at the moment. Oh, more of the roots we need. Now, if I just have a look, how many have I got? Have I got enough to do the quest that I'm on? I can't. Oh, there they are. They look like turnips or whatever. 111, that should be enough. So let's now go back and continue on the quest for the mount. So Thundering Steppes, very beautiful zone. Got to show you a little of it at least. Now let's see if I can progress. So there's one quest that's complete.
Well,
May as well hand in. Okay, looks like I'm out of time. I don't know what that just told me there. I missed that because I turned to the timer. I haven't got a clue what that just did. Anyway, I'm not going to waste your time running back. We'll continue on in the next episode with the trade skilling and making the items. I'll maybe progress it along just a little bit, but we're continuing along with the trade skill quest to get to the mount that I want to get. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. I hope you enjoyed this episode on EQ2. Goodbye.